Alright, welcome. So as you guys can probably see, we're back in the snow. So it's gonna be another snowboarding vlog. It's gonna be a banger. This is the best snow Japan has had in the last decade, and I've only done it once, and that was like less than a week ago, and it was best snow that I've ever touched in my life. So we already made it back out here. We took an hour-and-a-half train ride, me and my younger brother, and we're checking into the hotel right now. The thing with this hotel is there's no beds, right? We're sleeping on like this futon on the ground, which I'm cool with because I know it's like healthy for you to sleep on a flat ground for your back or whatever. But the shittiest thing about this, because I have tattoos, is I can't go into what's called an onsen, which is like a hot spring, like a hot tub kind of thing. So these guys are literally shoveling like 5 feet of snow off the roof of this place right now. Let me show you. Crazy. This is like a good, I don't know, 7 feet of snow to my right. So it's gonna be a blast, it's gonna be a banger. I want all of you guys watching this right now to stay to the very end of this video, because I'm gonna give you guys the exact tangible asset that has gotten me to the position where I can be in Japan, travel wherever the fuck I want, and just work from my laptop and actually make money online. Not this bullshit guru shit. Actually change lives and actually make money online in the proper way, without scamming people, without doing some online fitness guru bullshit, right? And I'll give you the tangible asset on how I actually did this. And it's an asset that I can, one, ship to your house with no cost, or two, you can just download the PDF. It's your choice. But at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you that, and I don't want you to fast forward to the end because it won't make sense. I'm gonna explain what and how to use this asset along the way through this video to make sure that you guys actually stick along. With that being said though, I'm excited to get this snowboarding on, and I'll see you guys at the top of the mountain. Alright, so we are at the top of the mountain in Japan. Best snow in the last 10 years. I want to see my younger brother's behind the camera. He's going to keep up with me. And yeah, let's go hit this snow. Hey. I just had to make it happen. This is hey, why you doing, fool? Don't expose my cock, bro. This is the shit we're walking with. We missed the drop off for the bus because I don't know what the fuck they're even talking about. Some yucca, and I'm not being racist. I'm allowed to say that bullshit because I'm Japanese myself. I should have understood it. I just didn't. So we're walking back, and you know when your parents don't want to pick you up from school, you start bitching at them, and they're like, you know what? I had to walk fucking 10 miles uphill, butt naked in the freezing snow with hail coming down. All that bullshit. This is what I feel like right now. This is what I'm gonna tell my kids right now. They want to say something nice. They want to complain. My hand is ice cold. Like, I sound like a bitch, but dead ass. My hand is ice cold. So we're gonna head back to the hotel, jump in the onsen, which I apparently can't because I have tattoos. So we'll see what I can do about that, because I'm a sweet talker at heart. And yeah, I gotta put my phone away. I don't know, I can't do this. This is so cold. Look at this. This is mad. You can call me the sweet talker of the century, but I got a private onsen sauna thing. It's hot as balls. I'm sweating just being in here. Got the whole Japanese fit on. Tattoo or not, if you guys do come to Japan, make sure your communication skills are on point. As well as just translating what your well-articulated sentence and persuasion was in English. Make sure you're using like ChatGPT or something, but communication will get you very, very far. Finesta nice, for free by the way, completely free. Private room just because communication on point. But yeah, now I'm gonna go head up, get some work done. It's about 8:45 p.m. I got a massage in about 35 minutes. So today's kind of just like, this is not a normal day, but I will still get some work in. I got some work in today. I'm gonna go wrap up a couple videos, onboard a client, because Japan timing to America timing is very, very weird. So I gotta go onboard a client at like 2 a.m. But anyway, with that being said, after I jump in here for about 5 or 6 minutes, see how hot it is. Oh, it's scalding. It's hot. But yeah, I'll catch you guys. All right,
Alright, so I'm chilling in the lobby of the hotel that we're staying at. My younger brother's upstairs sleeping right now. I'm staying up because I have an onboarding call coming up in a couple hours. I really want to show you guys one of the biggest needle movers in my life that's helped me get to where I am now. And it's not an ad strategy, it's not a content strategy, it's not a new funnel, it's not a certain mentor, it's not a certain cold calling script or a DM setting script, etc. What it is consistency in tracking. Not just consistency, I'm not David Goggins, but consistency in tracking and planning, right? Because tracking and planning is what's really going to move you forward for you to be able to see if you're actually achieving any growth whatsoever. Because if you're not tracking, you won't be able to actually see how big of a difference there's been or how little of a difference there's been. So with that being said, this guy right here, the alignment planner, is easily one of the biggest needle movers in my life that's actually helped me get to where I am now. And I know it's a very simple thing. It's just like, okay, it's a planner, right? I could just write it in my journal. But having an organized planner that tells you what you need to write down so that you know what needs to be done for the next day. And then for that night, I'll go into depth like what this planner actually does for you. But knowing what you need to do for the next day and looking back and reflecting on what you did that day in itself will actually move you so much further than any other KPI driven program or anything, because it's you're the root cause behind the results that you've seen to this point, right? And if you've seen me or you've heard me yap for longer than 10 minutes, you know I say that a lot. You are the root cause, you are the reason you are where you are now. So planning and tracking is going to be a key component in actually scaling to 25K per month a lot faster than you really think you can. And I'm talking quietly right now because there's people out here. I don't want to be disrespectful, but all right, so I want to show you guys how the alignment planner actually works and how I use it for myself to see the results that I've achieved up until this point. So as soon as you open it up, you're gonna see instructions on how to actually use this planner. These are very simple instructions. What I want you to do is complete this planner every day, once when you wake up and once before bed. Now, if you look at the top right corner, there's a little progress tracker. Now, don't mind my handwriting, but if you look right here with entry, this is entry number 2 out of 40. So there's 40 entries in phase 1, and 40 days is all it takes for something to truly become a part of your system and feel natural. 40 days, that's it, right? So there's 2 phases here. Phase 1 is the first 40 days, and phase 2 is the second 40 days. So after you achieve peak 1 alignment, peak 2 begins on the next page. So how to actually use this? What I want you to do is write the date. So now the AM plan, this is what you're gonna do. What I do is I write my grateful statements the morning of, and I write my focus on plus today's priority the night before. So let's say tomorrow is February 1st, 2025, right? I would write what I need to focus on and what today's priorities would be on January 31st or whatever, so I know what needs to be done on February 1st because it's already been written down the night before. So when you sleep, you want to journal and let all of your thoughts out of your head so you can sleep properly, right? It's one really good fundamental principle that has actually helped me a ton, is journaling before sleeping and getting all of those limiting beliefs and all of those thoughts out of your head. But writing them down and knowing what needs to be done the next day is going to be very, very crucial, and this wastes zero brain power the day of because you're not thinking of what you need to focus on. You don't ever not know what the day's priorities are because they're already written down the night before. Okay, now when you wake up, you want to write your grateful statements. Grateful statements will put you in a state of receivership. It will actually produce oxytocin in your heart, which is a love chemical, making your heart larger, the arteries in your heart larger, and making you a magnet towards abundance. Okay, and I know that sounds like crazy, but be grateful. Write down your grateful statements in the morning and watch how quick your life changes. Now, in the PM plan, after your day, you're gonna write what went well, what are the areas for improvement, and did you complete the pillars of alignment? The pillars of alignment to actually stay aligned and be an aligned entrepreneur is: number 1, you need to develop the mind. Number 2, develop the body. Number 3, develop your spirit. Number 3, learn and execute something. Okay, meaning learn a new word and use it in a sentence. It can be as simple as that. And then finally, decalcification. Did you eat healthy? Did you actually work to decalcify your pineal gland so that you can actually have proper articulation and proper perspicacity when you speak throughout your content, things of that nature. Now, finally, at the bottom, I want you to look at your AT 10.0. This is your alignment to your 10.0 self. How close were you that day to aligning with your 10.0 self? And you have to be honest with yourself, or else on day 40, you'll see that you have no progress. You'll see day 1, you're a 10, and then all of a sudden, day 40, you become real with yourself, and you're like, oh, today was only a 4, right? So be honest with yourself. Majority of the times, I'll be real. I'll literally show you guys. Let's find a regular day and show you guys what my score was. Boom, right here. So this was a 6 out of 10, and this was a really good day, I guess, because I completed all of my priorities, all of my, focus on tasks, and then what went well. Everything went really, really well, right? So on a really good day like that, you might still only be a 6 or a 4 or a 5, and that's okay, because you're never ever going to be your 10.0 self necessarily, because your 10.0 self will always be a better version of who you are now, if that makes sense. Okay, so your 10.0 version now will be something achievable, but when you become that version, the 10.0 version of yourself at that frame of mind will be a different 10.0 version. Right, so if you guys are, picking up what I'm putting down, then you guys know what I'm saying. I went through this really, really fast, but this has actually helped so fucking much in my life, and I have tons of these planners. This is the actual one that's a hard copy. The rest of mine, printed out papers, poked holes in the sides, and tied them together with zip ties. Now, you can look at this planner and be like, oh, I can just, write in my journal what I need to do. But when you have things organized, when you know what you need to focus on, what are your priorities for the next day, the brain power that you use reduces by like 98%. You don't use any brain power thinking of what you need to do. You open up your journal and you write, okay, this is what I figured out that I needed to do today, and I wrote it down last night, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, set a timer for an hour and a half, and I'm gonna go ahead and complete this priority. After that, I'll take a break and I'll complete the next priority. You bang things out like that. That's when you look at your week and you realize how much work you've actually put into yourself, into your business, right? So this is a very, very valuable asset to me, and I use it every single day without fail. With that being said though, I really just wanted to show you guys how powerful this planner really is and how much it can change your life like that. And it's very simple, it's very simple principles, but actually implementing these principles is what's gonna change your life, right? So again, I'm talking very quiet because I wanna be respectful. I'm in Japan, I don't wanna get regulated. But at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can download the PDF copy of this planner, the exact planner, nothing's gatekeeped whatsoever. Before that, tomorrow is another banger snowboarding day, so we're gonna go hit that up. I gotta stay up for another couple minutes, I think 35, 40 minutes. I don't know what time it is right now, but I got an onboarding call with a new student of mine. So I'm super excited for that. I get to talk to another client and, change lives. I'm in Japan, 19, traveling the world, and, I prayed for this. Like, I prayed for this 3 years ago, prayed for this 4 years ago. Like, you really just lose sight of how big things are that you've already accomplished. And at least for me, I look back and right now in this moment, I don't realize how big things are, but I know 3 years ago, if I looked at my position, I'd be very proud of myself. And obviously 100% I'm not where I want to be right now, but I'm very grateful for the position that God has placed me in, and for the position that I was able to create for myself and shape my reality to my liking. So again, with that being said, I'll see you guys at the top of the mountain tomorrow.
All right, we're back. We're at the top of the mountain. Actually, we're low-key like close to the bottom. We have no clue where we are. Like, we went down this random ass hill. There's nobody here, as you can see, but it's snowing like crazy. Like, I know you guys see that. Yeah, I guess we're gonna try and miss it down this way. We have no idea what's down there. I don't know at this point. We can't even really speak Japanese, so we're kind of just going with the flow or whatever. Yeah, we're looking but
You did that shit to me. We're even, bro.
But yeah, we're gonna try and figure out how to get back to the main lodge because we have no idea where we are. So we'll catch you guys if we catch a ride. If not, we probably got eaten by a bear. But yeah, I'll catch you guys back in wherever the fuck we end up.
All right, so we made it back from Japan. We're back in Hawaii, as you guys can see. I'm heading back to Cali in the next 2 to 3 days. Don't mind the clutter. I'm at my mom's crib right now. But on topic of this video, how can you guys get access to the alignment planner, right? You guys saw how I used it to shape my reality to my liking, and it would be a dumb decision for you to not go ahead and grab it, especially if it's completely free, which it is. But I'm not pressuring you here whatsoever, but the only thing this is gonna do is get you closer and move the needle in your life closer to the reality that you want to create for yourself and the reality that you desire for yourself, that I know you dream about in the back of your head and you visualize about daily. So this will only move the needle closer, and it'll track how close you're getting to aligning with your 10.0 self, as you guys saw in the last couple minutes of how I showed you guys how to use this planner, right? So how can you guys grab it? What I want you to do, in the description below, I'm gonna leave a link to my completely free academy. In that academy, you're gonna get access to a whole bunch of exclusive content, but I want you to introduce yourself and let me know that you came from this YouTube video. Verbatim say, I came from your YouTube video about your alignment planner. Once you say that in my academy, I'm gonna give you access to a private vault that has the PDF links to this planner, okay? These are completely locked for only my inner circle clients, but if you stay to the end of this video and you know how to use this and you say, I came from your YouTube video talking about your alignment planner, or whatever I tell you to say in the description, I'll leave what you can just copy and paste and throw into the academy so that I know you came from this video. If you say that, I will unlock the vault where you can get access
to the links where you can download this PDF planner and go ahead and print that out at your nearest Office Max. And if I have all of the hard copies in stock, I will ship them to your house directly. But to get you guys started with using this planner and moving your reality in the direction that you want it to go, I want you to hop in that free academy, write what I tell you to write in the description so that I know you came from this video. Then I'll unlock that vault, you get access to the PDF. Go ahead and print it out at your nearest Office Max, poke some holes in it, zip tie them together, you know, do what I had to do a couple years ago. And yeah, hopefully it helps. I mean, that's the goal of this video. Like I said, it's completely free. I just want to give you guys access to something that has absolutely changed my life, and I'm going to continue using it until I'm probably like 30 or dead. So if you guys go back and look at videos from 2 years ago or a year and a half ago and see where I'm at now compared to where I was, this planner was a massive piece of the pie on how I got to where I am now. So it will do nothing but help you. So go ahead and grab that, go in the description, hop in that free academy, let me know you came from this video, and I'll give you access to all of the links needed for this planner. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you stayed to the end and you enjoyed the snowboarding, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm just going to keep giving a ton of value. Like I said, on my Instagram, I post a lot of short form, but for you guys that can actually stick through a 10 to 15 minute long video, there's going to be rewards for you guys, and there's going to be prizes for you guys. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.